Hello again, everybody, and here we are again as we continue our Azure journey. Now, in last week's video, we looked at how we can interact with the Azure platform and explore dashboards. But in this video, we're going to be looking at extending that by looking at the cost management as found within the portal. Now, one of the big draws of Azure is that you can actually set up resources in minutes and hours rather than days and weeks, but there is no point if you can't keep track of the resources and the costs themselves. So to do this, all we need to do is sign into the Azure portal. As you see here, we're going to be going to the cost management and billing part of the portal. We will select cost management and go all the way down to budgets. Now, any pre-existing budgets that we've already created will be visible for us to see. These are ones that I've already done previously. However, if we want to do a new one, we're just going to go and hit add. Now, it's important to note that budgets will only be aligned to the specific subscription that you're on. So if you are responsible for managing more than one, you will have to repeat this process for each one that you do manage. But straight away, we have to just put in some very easy details. So I'm just going to type in my budget. And then I select the period of time that I want to have this over. So monthly works for me. When it's going to be created and when it's going to finish, we can select that as far in the future as we need. And then the budget amount. Now you can see what it's automatically doing is based on my usage, is suggesting 23, but this is one that I don't use very often, but you can select it for whatever you like. So we're going to do £100 and hit next. Then what we need to do is actually configure the alert. So is this going to be based on actual amounts or a forecasted amount done by the portal? Well, we want actual amounts. And then we can actually ask about whether or not it's going to be based on a percentage. Now, the recommendation there would be yes, so that you don't just go straight over the physical budget and then realize. It gives you a little bit of breathing room. If you've already created an action group, which is pre-automation, so that you can automate the process of being notified, you can select it there. We haven't done that on this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter an alert email. Like so. And as you can see, I can enter more than one if there's more than one in your team. And then we can set the language and simply hit create. Once it goes through that validation process, there I have my new budget that I can track. And the nice thing is that you can actually track the progress all the way through when you've got these set up. And that's it. Hey presto. The next piece of the puzzle is to look at setting up an alert on the subscription. Now this is handy to track if there are any spikes in the usage. So all you need to do is go to the cost management and billing blade as we did before. So this is just the main screen. You can see cost management and billing here. Cost management. And then it's going to be going to cost alerts. Now, if I'd created an alert, they would be visible for me to see. I haven't done any yet, so let's do a new one. We're going to go straight to add. And you can see here straight away that it's actually saying what's the alert type. Anomalies is the only one that we're going to be selecting. We can say when this is actually physically going to be starting. We can put an individual subject line so that when this recipient, which is the email address here, gets notified, that's the subject line for them. We can even put a message in there. We're going to put in helps. We can select the language, and then we'll have a unique name. And once that's done, we will hit create. Now, once it's created, it will take the historical data of the last 60 days to see if there's peaks and troughs. And then if there is a spike, it will flag it as an alert. And the best news about both of these features is that they're all both completely free, but can be pivotal for you to actually stay in control of your infrastructure. So there we have it for another session. I'll see you again next time.